where all these definitions come from.
From him, he told you was a black man, said he was a white man, said the so-called white man, the white race. They're the actual Esau, Edomites of the Bible. Right. They go back to their forefather Esau. In the Bible, when you read in Genesis, the 25th chapter, it goes into, there were two baby boys born to Isaac and Rebekah. They had twins. One came out red, the other came out normal. And they described the one that came out different as red, like a hairy garment, which was Esau. His name was called Esau.
So what are these definitions? Where are these definitions at?
What do you mean, where are they at?
Like the definitions of these words you're talking
You got something called the Bible Dictionary. The Bible has a dictionary. You look at words in the Bible Dictionary.
Appreciate it, man. Take it easy. All right, hey, Shalom. All right, first off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Akakadash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone, and teaching rule well. Peace and blessings unto the elect. With the brothers from the Great Millstone Dallas branch, from the brother Benaiah, the priest Amathia, the elder Bond Supply, the priest Batak. You know what I'm saying? Coming back at you week in and week out. All right, Friday night camp, the prophesied downfall of this wicked kingdom of America, known as Babylon, or the daughter of Babylon, according to the scriptures, man. All right. What you heard before we actually opened up was Jake coming up inquiring, okay, about the scriptures, man. Do we believe in the scriptures? What is the Lord's true name? Which he said he called him Jesus. It's like we was telling him, no, that's not his real name, and all this concept that he's coming, that he thinks, it all stems from the so-called white man's thinking. Right. You see, like the priest Batak, you heard from the priest Batak going into, that's something that our people don't know. They don't know about the story of Jacob and Esau. You see, they don't know about them being Jacob and the so-called white man being Esau. Right. You see, and this all goes back unto him being Satan and being that deceiver. Job 9:24. You see, he covers the faces of the judges thereof. All right, if not, where and who is he, man? That's the question. You see, he's the only one going around painting his likeness of the Heavenly Father and his only begotten Son, like himself. All right, the angels, everybody in the Bible is good, and then he says that you have the curse of Canaan. You have the curse of Ham on you because you have dark skin. You see, he puts that label black on you. You know what I'm saying? It was like the brother says, it's a form of a psyche. All right, to where a black means void of light. You know what I'm saying? Something it's always identified as something bad. Black male, the black cat is bad. Right. But likewise he calls himself white, which white represent pure, true. You see, when really they like the brother said, they the true black people, man. Right. You see, and we the true white people. Right. You see, but I guess go ahead.
We got that Genesis. We brought out. This is Genesis 25 and 23, and the Lord said unto her,
Let's start with
Genesis 25 and 21, and Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren. And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. Mm-hmm. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, "If it be so, why am I thus?"
Hey, stop. You want to go into it since you was kind of
Start yeah,
Genesis 25. Genesis 25 and 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived.
So Isaac, and asked the Lord if he would allow his wife to become pregnant, man. The Lord heard the prayer, and he granted that prayer, and she became pregnant. Verse 22, and the children struggled together within her, and she said, "If it be so, why am I thus?" Yes. Okay. And she went to inquire of the Lord. Yes. So Rebekah went to the prophet and asked, "If this is of the Lord, why are my babies in my womb trying to kill each other?" You know what I'm saying? Because they were actually trying to kill each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Because of that hatred between the two nations, man. To go all the way back to the garden with Adam and Eve, man. You know what I'm saying? But they were in the womb trying to kill each other, man. You know?
Hey, you got the ruler on. You look at that word, the word struggle. I think the elder be going into that high, basically like they oppressed. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, yeah. Yeah, to 8-7.
The word struggle is 87533.
Ratas? Ratas. To crush, oppress. Oppress.
Yeah.
To crush, to get crushed, be crushed. Damn. Yeah, that crush, oppress. They were trying to, hey man, eliminate the other one. Is what they was in there trying to do, man. They were going at it in the womb as fetuses that, you know, before birth, man. You know what I'm saying? In the womb doing this, man. You know, so go ahead.
And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
And this is important right here. It says 2 nations are in thy womb. You can't, so for anybody, Christians, whoever want to go to this scripture and say, see, that's just talking about Jacob and Esau. Well, the Lord broke it down right here. It's talking about nations. 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated, which also proves the Lord is a separatist. So like a separatist. He's not about that we all the world come together, let's do it together. He's not about that, man. He's about his people and keeping his people separate from these other nations, man, these heathen nations. So he said 2 manner of people, 2 nations, and you can clearly see that in the earth today. Those different manner of people, you know, which is going to go into it a little bit more, you know, but you can clearly see the 2 separate manners of people. You got the Israelites, which are the best things on the planet. We're better at these other nations at everything, no matter what it is. And then you got these devils who basically ain't got nothing but guns, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing they're good at. You know what I'm saying?
Well, 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
There it is. That's the Israelites, man. Jacob's stronger than Esau, man. You know, Esau is a very weak nation, man. You know, overall.
Right.
Okay.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
And the elder shall serve the younger, man. The elder, which when you continue to read, it's going to go into it. The first came out red all over like a hairy garment. That's the elder, man. That's the Edomites. Esau, they're not white. They're red. You know? Go ahead.
And were her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were 2 twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment.
There it is. The first came out red all over like a hairy garment. That's not saying he was red and hairy. What that's actually saying is he came out the color of, because we had these garments back then that we would dye a particular color red. And he came out the color of that garment or that red color that we would dye the garments with. I believe we use like these particular beetles or badger skin. But we use these particular beetles that will make it a particular red color in color. So when he came out, his skin tone was the color of that garment, that badger's skin, you know, that we dyed this particular red. That's what it's talking about. It's not to say that they're not hairy, because a lot of them are. They come out like bear rubs, you know, not directly out the womb, but as they grow, they become hairy. But that's the actual breakdown of that is he's hairy like a red garment.
Big hairy. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment,
which is the elder. Go ahead.
And they call his name Esau.
So Esau, which we just previously read, the elder shall serve the younger, man. So this dude has to serve the younger, which is going to go into it. Keep going.
And the word Esau is what? Isashwa, meaning wasted away is he.
Right.
He didn't have any pigment when he came out.
Right.
Verse 26, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was, after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them.
Yeah, the second came out, and his name was Jacob. So that's the younger brother, man. So it says the elder shall serve the younger. So Esau is going to serve Jacob, man. You know what I'm saying? That's coming. Slavery is in this devil's future, man. There's nothing he can do about it. It's prophesied in the scriptures. And like the scriptures say in, Isaiah 46:10, declaring the end from the beginning. You know, hey, the end was declared right here in the beginning, in the heading, in the Genesis, man. You know what I'm saying? So these things have to happen because the Lord is a man of his word. He can't lie. You know what I'm saying? So these things have to come to pass. He can't speak a lie, man. If it's spoken, it has to happen. It has to come to pass.
Right. And then say, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, and a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents.
Two manner of people, man. That's another one that shows that two manner of people. Esau was in the field. He's a hunter. You see these things to this very day. Jacob was a plain man, chilling in tents, dwelling in tents. He was chilling. You know, you talk to a brother today, you know, what you doing? I'm at the crib just chilling. You know, we say that to this very day, man. Just lounging, man. We chilling, man. We ain't out here into the world mischief, like, you know, getting into things. What skydiving,
cliff jumping
out there in the wilderness with the animals. This is what is this? You know, nah, man, we ain't out there like that, man. Like that dude that got put to death by the eel.
Yeah, you talking about crocodile hunter.
Crocodile.
Steve
Irwin.
Yep.
Stingray. Stingray. Yeah, we ain't out there like that. So you can look in the earth to this very day and see these two manner of people. You can see these things, you know, the different what would you call those? The different characteristics. That's it. Water.
Hey,
the characteristics of these two manner of people. Go ahead.
The word plain in the Hebrew, it says perfect, complete. It says one who lacks nothing in physical strength and beauty.
Ooh, see? So yeah, because Esau like to explain like Jacob was like a wimp.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I done seen the video on, you know how they got these little Bible channels where they explain it with the visuals and shit. They try to make it look like Jacob was just a little punk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He wanted to use a mama's boy and something like, nah, bro.
Right.
Nah.
Not at all.
That's clear today, like you said. You know, the older one people shall be stronger than the other one. If Esau was stronger than Jacob, why ain't they dominating the NBA and the NFL?
Right.
And every other sports.
Boxing.
Yeah.
You know, blacks and Hispanics, man.
Yep.
You see it clearly. So we know who these two nations of people are on the earth, man. You know.
Hey, even that nigga, you say you're a man in the field. What's it? I don't know the nigga name. That nigga just get like different fucking animals and just make them sting and bite them and shit.
Bite them. Yeah.
Yeah, nigga do that shit. God
You don't think that's the head part of the tribe? Come on, man. Madison Babylon.
Bro, turn that shit down, bro. Woman is stupid.
I should hide them.
Gideon. All of that.
Babylonians are out. Don't worry.
Bird brain.
Yeah. Cool as hell. That was it on the Genesis.
I got something.
That's why, you know, like I said, Esau, that's why he uses Jake to help gain riches. You know, like I said, all these different sports and stuff, they use your muscle, your might, all right? They use Jake's beauty, you know, to help gain what they want. They utilize Jake for it, all right? They know, even though the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, as it says in Job 9:24, all right? But for him, bro, he's not the salt of the earth, you know? He's not the salt of the earth, so he utilized Jake to help to gain his riches. If you have to build a city, all right, to help to promote certain things, they're gonna utilize the salt of the earth to basically retrieve what he's trying to accomplish.
Yep. Got some. Revelations 13 and verse 9, it says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Like the elder was reading, and the brother was breaking down in Genesis. You read in Genesis 25, it says the older shall serve the younger. Well, Esau was getting ready to serve, because during the time, I think it was like after David, that's when they broke free, right? The Edomites, you know what I'm saying, up under the rule of Israel, man. You see? But now we coming to the time where now Esau done took us into captivity. Now it's time for him to serve. You see? He's getting ready to serve his sentence, man. You know, and it's going to be a hard 1,000 years of captivity, man. All right?
Yeah, because after King David put him under subjection, you know. He was setting up garrison and putting, like they had his foot on Esau's neck, you know, but he set up the kingdom for what? King Solomon to rule, You know, and they still understood that order during the time of King Solomon. And then after the split, that's when Esau really came out and started doing his madness again. You know, going under these other nations, basically doing whatever he can to, as it said in the scripture, he said, what, raise it to the foundation of thereof. Destruction of the temple. That was him. All right? Wherever you look, as it says, what is that, Sirach 12, wherever you go, he is there. Roughly paraphrasing. Wherever you look and you being oppressed, or if it's another nation, you look around, you're going to see Esau's lurking in the places where they trying to put you in subjection.
Yep.
He's always there.
Here Esau destroyed the temple. I was just coming to camp. I listened to Nate, the brother who watches out in Vegas, doing this video. Shalom, brother. They have been talking about in the kingdom, there's not going to be no slaves in the kingdom. So, like, since Esau destroyed the temple, right, came and profaned our temple, who gonna be serving captivity, man? Because the scripture said we're gonna have our enemies in captivity in the book of Psalms chapter 2.
Yep.
So, like, hell, y'all teaching madness, man.
Yeah. It's not tying in, man. There's all kind of holes in their doctrine, man. You see?
This man profaned the temple, put swine on the temple. Here it is. But here it is now. You said you're gonna serve 1,000 years, and that's it.
Right.
All in us in the kingdom. I ain't gonna fix my food in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even see it. What you talking about, bro?
Right.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get the joy. We ain't gonna get to enjoy the heathen women.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like Eli, right now, dog. We the sons of God. You know what I'm saying?
So like, what sense that make? We serve captivity in Esau's kingdom. So he gonna come build up our kingdom, then he gonna go do it and be gone, and that's that.
Right.
Y'all cast like a bunch of niggas with Bibles, man. Ain't nothing spiritual about what y'all talking about at all, man. That shit is nuts. You got one real quick.
This is Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 12. And it reads, For thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
Right.
And who is that talking about? They whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, which that cup represents slavery, affliction, oppression, double straights, nothing good, man.
You want to stay here, bro? Sure. I'll go, bro.
It said, so that's talking about the Israelites, man. That's the ones whose judgment was not to drink of the cup. But it says, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Who is that talking about? It's talking about, well, when you read, let's just jump up real quick. Verse at the top, in verse 7, at the top it says, prophesy against Edom. Jeremiah 49 and 7, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, of armies. So that's who it's talking about. It's talking about the Edomites. So when you jump back down to verse 12, it says, and art thou, Edom, he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Everybody speak, man.
Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. So they're going to drink of that cup, man. They have no choice in the matter. Slavery is coming to them, bro. That's what the scripture is saying. That's what the Most High is saying. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that's what he's saying, man.
That's right. So this Jeremiah 30 and 16, it says, Therefore all they that devoured thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. So all these nations are getting ready to go into captivity, man, under the nation of Israel, man.
Right.
Because like the scripture say in the book of, what is that, First Maccabees, talking about what nation didn't have a hand in Israel's downfall, roughly paraphrasing, man. So that's righteous, like it says in, what is that, 2 Thessalonians or 1 Thessalonians, it's a righteous thing with the Most High, to recompense tribulation unto them that troubled you. Man, you see, so that's a righteous thing what the Lord is getting ready to do. Right. Because we have to serve these other nations. Now we're coming into the time where they're going to have to serve us. Right. You see, going back into the rightful order because they're supposed to serve us any damn way. Right. You see? The Lord is getting ready to bring that back. And what sense does it make for us to live forever and you know what I'm saying? We don't have no fucking slaves, man. Right. It don't make no damn sense, man. We're going to get to enjoy the scriptures like the elder said, Psalms chapter 2. All right, when you read about David, the restoring of the house of David, he will raise up the tabernacle. It says that he gonna possess Edom, all right, and the heathen that's called by his name. Right. You see, that's going into the heathen nations, man. Or they called by the name that goes which ties into Psalms 2, where the Lord said that they basically our property. So they just like Esau put his name on us, brother. We got different Johnsons and all these leaves. You see, well, them niggas gonna be called by our name, nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, hey, bro, that it don't make no damn sense what these dudes are saying, man. And the Lord is doing that making these dudes bug out and having it being recorded for the elect to see it.
Right.
Yeah, because you got elect members that may be still in these different camps, man.
Right. And those things are causing these different cats in these camps to realize that and step away, man. You know what I'm saying? They coming into the actual understanding. You want to?
Even like I say, the Persians took over. You know, even the three holy children. You know, the brothers. You know, they put a stamp on their name: Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Right? Those names coming from the Persians. They put a stamp upon them names. Because why? They was basically ruling over them. So they made them what? They were slaves.
Psalm 2 and 8, it asketh me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost part of the earth for thy possession.
So possession, an inheritance. The Lord is going to give them for us to do as you know, as they will to do what? To rule over them. To go ahead and become, basically help serve and build a nation. All right, you don't have kings and priests who's going to be rulers and build their own kingdom. It's nowhere in history they say, oh, they built their own kingdom. No, you use the people that you possess. He said it was going to be a heritage for a possession.
Right.
Right. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to take them as a possession and we're going to build over them. Now, not like it's going to be this agonizing slavery that what the other nation, hey, Esau is going to get what he get. You know, because that recompense coming to him. But they're going to have to be in a righteous rulership, being ruled over like that. All right? They're going to be getting, like you say, they're going to be able to do the things where they do in their little lands and basically for the food to be good. All right? They'll have goodness in their land, but yet they still got to come and serve us. All right?
Yeah, real quick, before you bring that, I just want to make a quick point. You know, yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad, you know, but it's gonna be, you know, more bearable for the other nations than it is for these devils, man. It's gonna be totally unbearable for them. That's why when you read in Luke the 16th chapter, when it goes into Lazarus and the rich man, he's asking for mercy. You know, send Lazarus over to dip his finger, and, you know, this flame from this flame, bro. That's how bad it's gonna be. Terrible for them, man. It's gonna be bad. Don't get it twisted for all these nations, but it's gonna be more bearable for them than it's gonna be for these devils. I just want to add that.
Yeah, that's why when you read in Isaiah 14, it says they ain't gonna be joined with these other nations in burial.
Right.
Their body, they carcass gonna be cast out. You know, cast out of the grave, man.
That's right.
You see?
Right. Good point.
Verse 9, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, thou shalt dash them in pieces like the potter's vessel.
Yeah, there you go. Breaking with a rod of iron, you know. So it's going to be a stern rulership, you know. So that rod of iron is going to be brought forth, and that's what you're going to do. And like I say, even like with Esau being the head heathen, bro, they did too much. Yeah. Like I say, that's why they say the recompense. You know, all right, whatever they did, they're going to receive tenfold. They're going to receive double. So whatever they did upon earth, you got to receive it. Like I say, these other nations have ruled over us so much that now our people are so oppressed, they feel like they can't rule. They can't contain a rulership. They can't obtain a rulership. They think that it always going to be, well, who's going to rule over it? See, we don't have a rulership mentality. That's what Elder Joshua would like to go over. We don't have a rulership mentality here because we've been trodden down so much. But the Lord put that spirit on us to be having what? That kingly, that rulership-like mindset to rule over these other nations. All right? And they're going to be ruled with a rod of iron. When you rule with a rod of iron, you think that's an easy ruler? I mean, you're going to be going along, and like, this is all good? No. A rod of iron means it's going to be a strict, hard rulership. All right? You're going to be slaves. And it's going to be strict slavery, hardship slavery that's going to happen. Yep. It's going to be bad, as the priest mentioned. That's all.
Revelations 18 and verse 5. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she had filled, it's like it says, in the cup which she had filled to her double.
Cup again, man. You know, speaking on that cup again a second ago when we read in Jeremiah 49, man. You know, who they who was not supposed to drink of the cup are surely drunk. You know what I'm saying? Which again, that cup represents slavery, you know, double straits, death, affliction. You know,
nothing good, all bad things, man, is in that cup, man. And so this cup, the cup, it says they're going to drink double, man. So that cup is coming, and they're going to drink double of that cup, man. Everything they did, they're going to have done to them double in righteousness, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, we ain't going to be, you know, what's that they did to the buck breaking? Yeah, we ain't going to be buck breaking and doing all that crap that they did. But we're going to do everything in righteousness, man, and they're going to get it back double. What you got?
Deuteronomy 30:7, it says, "And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee." Like I said, also, like I say, all thy enemies that hate thee, and they persecute. All right, we suffer so many persecutions upon all these different nations. The Lord said He's going to put these curses upon their head. All right, so it ain't going to be like we ain't going to have no slaves in the kingdom. Because the Lord said, and when is this going to happen? And where we at now to the time that the Lord come back, it's going to be in the kingdom. All right, the kingdom got to be established. This, like I say, it's going to be a stage of purification upon the earth, and then it's going to be the kingdom of heaven is going to be built. We're not going to build the kingdom of heaven. It's going to be slaves that's going to build the kingdom of heaven. That's going to be slaves that's going to build that for us.
Can you jump up and read verse 1 real quick? But I want to add real quick, you know, it says that the Lord is going to put all these curses upon our enemies and all they that hated us and persecuted us, which is all 17 other nations outside of the nation of Israel, man. They all had a hand in persecution and hating us and doing things to the nation, putting their hands basically on the nation of Israel. You know what I'm saying? So he said all these curses are going to get put on them. So when you read in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, slavery, when you read in verse 60, what is it, 68? When we going into the ships, going to Egypt again with ships, and we're going to become bondmen and bondwomen. Deuteronomy 28 and 68, man. That's part of the curses. So if the Lord's saying He's going to put these curses on them, what the hell you think He's saying? Their ass is going in slavery, bro. Go ahead.
Baruch chapter 4, and I'll start at verse 30. It says, "Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoiced at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning." Well, like you said, man, the Lord putting the curses, now it's about to be flipped, man. You see? That's why the scripture, that's why I said, miserable are those that afflicted thee, man. You see, now the Lord is about to put that right back on their ass, man. Put that fire right back on their ass, man. You see? All the hell that they put on the nation of Israel, like the brother said, but what we gonna do, it's gonna be done, it's gonna be 10 times worse and in righteousness. And you can't even fathom that. How we gonna outdo what this nigga did?
Right. Righteously.
You know what I'm saying? And righteously and not go off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Khan.
Hey.
But as the Khan just brought out, miserable. That's where you get the word misery. And that brought me to you know, if a person really don't understand what that word means, there's a movie called Misery.
Yeah.
There's a movie called Misery.
Bro.
And if you watch that movie, he was going through it. You will understand what misery is talking about. He wasn't getting nothing good.
Yeah.
This woman was breaking his ankles with sledgehammers. You know what I'm saying? She was going hard on this dude, bro.
Yeah.
Feed and shit, nurse in the back of the hell.
Right.
Do it again.
So she could mess him up again. Exactly. Bro, so when it says miserable, it's gonna be bad, man.
Damn.
It's gonna be real bad.
And he even agreed with his adversary, started agreeing with it just to make it
Exactly.
take a little, like when the Lazarus and the rich man,
Right.
I can just get a little ease off this. That's
Right.
what he did.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, man, what can I do to make this woman stop torturing me? Make
Ease
me
up on
ease up on me a little bit.
And the reason why Esau gonna catch it because of the old grudge.
Yeah.
Because right here, I got a commentary. This is Psalms 137:7. It says, "Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem." This is in the Gill commentary, right? It says, "Of her visitations, calamity, and destruction, how they behaved then, and them for it, who thought the children of Esau and brethren of the Jews, as well as their neighbors, yet hated them. The old grudge of their father because of the birthright." So all the shit we went through is that old grudge, that old hatred goes back to Genesis, what we read at the beginning of the lesson, man.
Yeah.
You know, to describe the difference between Jacob and Esau, but their old grudge go back to Genesis chapter 25. They led us into captivity, although we broke the laws of the Lord, but still Esau had their old hatred, man.
Yeah.
You have to have old hatred to go get a boat and go back and get some people from the other side of the world to bring them over here in your kingdom in captivity.
Right.
So this says, yet they hated them, the old grudge of their father, because of their birthright and blessing, as well as the old enmity of the serpent, continuing in them, and who rejoiced at their ruin, helped forward their affliction, and were assistance to the Babylonians in the plunder and destruction of them.
Yep, that's it. Going into, like you say, when they were saying, when the Babylonians came and ransacked the kingdom, who was there? It was Esau. All right? Like Jason Rockwell, when you're going through these troubles, you're going to find that heathen Esau, he's going to be there. He's the one that was telling them, raise and raise. Destroy it, destroy it. All right? That was him. That was Esau. Esau has, like I said, he's been looking to destroy his brother Jacob ever since the time of like I said, after my father's death. That's when I seek to kill my brother Jacob. That spirit is still upon him today. The spirit was upon him during the time of the Babylonians sieged Jerusalem. The spirit is still upon him at this time now to do what? Put the nation of Israel to death.
Obadiah, verse 10, it says, for thy violence against thy brother. Obadiah in verse 10, it says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them. But thou shouldst not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he had become a stranger. Neither shouldst thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither shouldst thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Thou shouldst not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldst have not looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. And they just keep on going. Like, nigga, bro, like going back to what the elder was reading in that commentary, man. Right. That hatred, man. Yep. Ever since that Jacob, you know what I'm saying, supplanted, which, like we read in Genesis 25, it was ordained before they even came out the womb. Yeah. Boom. Romans 9 tells you that, man. Yep. Genesis 25. That's why. What you think Paul was quoting? Paul was quoting Genesis 25. You see, it was already told by the prophet that the older shall serve the younger, man. Right. Everything was going to be given unto Jacob, man. You see, so that hatred that Esau has from the Lord rejecting him, that's why he got that hatred towards the Heavenly Father, man. That's why he's trying to oppose everything that the Heavenly Father stands for, man. And it said the serpent, right? Elders, it said the serpent going all the way back to the garden. Like I tell you in the book, I think it's Wisdom of Solomon or the book of Sirach, it says that death came into the world, maybe second entrance, bro. Death came into the world because of the envy of the devil, man. You see? Who was that devil? The deceiver, man. They ain't talking about the spiritual demon Satan, man. You know? So that lets you know from all the way back to that hatred, it always carried out until him being reincarnated as Esau, and that shit just continued. Right. All the way into these times to where this nigga really gonna try to come down with great wrath and do away with the nation of Israel, man.
Goes all the way back to the Garden with Cain, man.
Yeah.
So I got one real quick. This is Ezekiel chapter 35. I'm going to go ahead and start at the top. It says, verse 1, moreover, the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Now, is the Lord talking about to go prophesy against the mountain, man? Can somebody real quick grab Genesis 36 and 8 real quick for me? Read that for me. He's not talking about prophesying against an actual mountain, man. Come on, stop it.
Got it.
Yeah, 36 and 8.
Genesis 36 and 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom.
There it is. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom, making all three of those things synonymous. So when you read this, prophesy against Mount Seir, he's talking about prophesy against those people that dwelt there, Esau, Edom. So just giving that context, it's going back now, verse 2, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, and say unto it, which is talking about saying to the people, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshai power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. The Lord is about to destroy these people. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. So that word perpetual, when you go into it, means an ancient, never-ending hatred. Did the elder go into that? That's a long-lasting, long-time hatred, man. Which goes all the way back to the very beginning with Cain, man. So that perpetual hatred is an ancient, never-ending hatred when you go into that word. And it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end, which is now, you know. And this nigga been going hard on Jake, man. It says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord. So the Lord put it on me, you know, on himself, on me, man. You know, as I live, goddammit, you watch this right here. It says, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou had not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. You know, because that's what he does. He's a blood shedder, man. You know, this nigga been shedding blood, especially the blood of Jake, for forever and a day, man. You know what I'm saying? He loves to shed Jake's blood. You know what I'm saying? But that goes back to that ancient perpetual hatred, that never-ending hatred. You know, he's quick to kill Jake and he'll call it an accident. You know what I'm saying? But it's never the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Jake ain't never accidentally, you know, and I'm thinking about those cops every time I think about that. You ain't never seen a Jake cop accidentally kill a white cop, but you always see a so-called white cop so-called accidentally kill a Jake cop. Come on, man. It's not. That's not what it is, man. Just like, and that reminds me of another example when there was a dude. He was on the ground already handcuffed, you know, on the ground, or had his hands up on the ground, and the officer ran up and just shot him, pow. And he asked him, "Why, sir? Why'd you shoot me?" And he said, "I don't know." Perpetual hatred. Right. That's why. It's in your spirit, man. It's in their spirit. They can't even explain it, man, because it's bigger than them.
Because remember, the man's ways are the Lord too.
There it is.
What's controlling that devil?
Exactly.
Should the pot say to the pot, why thou made me thus?
Exactly.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. For the Romans 9. You got something right there.
Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 12, 16 and 17, it says, an enemy speaks weakly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee in a pit. He will weep. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. It says, he will shake his head. It says,
adversity come upon you, you be there first.
Gun. It says, verse 17, Ecclesiasticus 12 and 17, if adversity come upon thee, he shall find thee there first.
Yeah, man. When they came and sacked Jerusalem, man, you know what I'm saying? When all that Esau was always there, man. He was there first, rounding Jacob, bringing them back. Yep. You know what I'm saying? That Jake, the Israelites that escaped, Esau will round them up and bring them back, man. You see? Man, hey, nigga, and the Lord took account, man, of everything that you did going all the way. That's why when you read it, Obadiah, it says that, man. You should have never rounded them up. You should have never did all that, bro. When they were going through their hell, when I was punishing them, they even said that. The Lord said, I have given them into thy hands, and thou hast
laid the yoke.
Yeah, exactly.
Isaiah 47.
Yeah, nigga, they had no mercy. You know what I'm saying? I was done. It was over. But you, nigga, you kept going.
Yeah.
He said he was mad at the heathen for that shit, man.
Yep.
Yeah. The Lord is mad at Esau for what he's doing, man.
Zechariah 1:15.
Yeah. He'll pour
Yeah.
They at ease. They did too much. And they not at ease and they chilling. You know?
That's like you whooping one of your kids, then your other kids is just helping them forward. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, nigga, sit your ass down.
Exactly.
For you next. Yeah.
Exactly.
running in, kicking you and running back.
Yeah.
Running back in, kicking you, running back while you already down getting stumped on.
Yeah.
That was Esau.
Right.
He should have just left it alone.
Yep.
It says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet will he undermine thee. And that's what Esau love to do. When he gonna try to throw something on you to say, I'm helping you. You know, even going back into the time of women's lib, you know, he said he's doing that to try to say, I'm trying to help y'all. You know what I'm saying? Liberate the women. But yeah, you know, and that was kind of going towards Jake, you know, for these the 12 tribes, you know. He was trying to tell them, yeah, well, you know, you need to get out and work more. Why? Because he wanted to indoctrinate the kids. All right, your kids. Then during the time he came forth with, you know, he tried to undermine the also as well, saying, hey, we're gonna try to give your women some money, but y'all women, y'all gotta kick your man out. You know, you gotta kick him out the house to receive these benefits. All right. He seemed like he's trying to help you, but yeah, he's undermining you. He's utilizing this to destroy your nation. All right. That going back into that C, O to the V to the 1 to the 9. You gotta put it like that because you know. Esau, he'll cut you off, he'll cut you short, he'll cut you, he'll strike the shit out you. You know, but during the time that started happening, who the first people he started calling out, talking about y'all, it's not enough y'all taking it. Saying you blacks, you Latinos, and you Native American. He literally said the tribe.
Fear.
Yeah.
You guys are most affected by this virus. We're trying to help you.
Right. Y'all go first.
Yeah.
They ain't never let us go first.
They never let us
and
go
nothing. we last high first. That's what time we get first when it's firing or something that's gonna harm. You know what I'm saying? Do some.
Hey, bro, and you actually think if it was something deadly like that was killing people,
Right.
You think that nigga would get you? You
Right.
niggas would go first.
He gonna put you in front of him.
Nigga, you last. Get your ass in the back, nigga.
Yep.
Jake so goddamn stupid. Hell, fuck it. Yeah, you right.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna question my annihilation.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna look up the greatest one. See, just bugged out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the scriptures clearly say never trust thine enemy, man. And so what's that?
bro.
Sirach
Sirach
12?
12, yeah.
Hey, I can get that 10.
Like,
Nah,
Jake go down
12
with
and
this
10, bro.
nigga, man.
Yeah, hey.
That's why Jake gonna die with right along with this nigga.
Join
Hey,
hand, you gonna die with this fucking.
Yep.
That's
Hey,
simple, man.
Bro,
That's it.
I had did a video the other day on this old game show called Splitter Steel. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I guess they asked two people, you know what I'm saying, and the dude asked them a question when they racking up money, you know what I'm saying, and then they get the choice if they can try to steal it or they can split it. But they got you know what I'm saying? And Eve was on there, and then with an Edomite, an old Edomite lady. You know what I'm saying? They had like basically the money was equivalent to like 37,000 American US dollars. Right. So Eve was like, you know, well, the Bible says, you know, I'm doing this for my church, and you know, the Bible says, you know, y'all should not steal, and so I want to split it. And the white chick said, "You right, I'm going to split it." He said, "You sure?" Yeah. That's what you want to do. So they got to count to 3, and they got to open their little ball and say either split or steal. Eve opened her shit, split. Esau shit said steal. Bro, that's all she kept doing. The Bible said, "Thou shalt not steal." You know what I'm saying? Bro, the nigga, the game show host asked the Edomite, "What did you come here to do? Did you come here to steal?" That bitch said, before he could even finish saying steal, that bitch said, "Yes." She came there with the intentions, I'm gonna steal this shit.
Yeah.
Right.
But Jay get played off on a fucking, like, seeing an Edomite that go back into like with the dude, white.
Right.
You know, and she oh man, she's good.
Right.
That whole fucking mindset, man.
Yeah.
Jedi mind trick.
Man, bro.
It's part of that Satan. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say that's part of that Satan transforming himself into the angel of light, man.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has been fooled by this dude, man. The elephant is in the room, man.
Yep. Yeah. He was of all things. He wants everything. He don't want you to have anything. All right. He said he's like I said, he's a child. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna take up all everything, get everything he can get. If you got something left, I want yours now. Like a little baby do. A little baby, they'll put theirs down and run and try to grab yours.
Right.
He wasn't even thinking about it.
No.
He was just playing with it.
Just know, yeah, exactly.
I want that. That's mine. I want that. I'm gonna jump up to Sirach 12 and 10. It says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not altogether been wiped away." So all the atrocities that Esau has done, all right, put you in slavery, all right, whip your back, buck breaking, all right, all these hanging. We had a hanging right down here on this street down here where we used to preach at. You know, all these things that he has done. You got Jake just thinking, okay, well, can't we all just get along? And they always say it's all love. But yet, what is he doing? He's looking to throw you in the pit. That man, he do not care for you. He don't care. Like the Quran said, what he looking to steal.
Yeah.
Before you even get out of his mouth. He trying to take from you? Yes. He trying to steal from you. Yeah. So that's Esau is not gonna change. Like you say, what is that scripture?
Jeremiah 13.
Jeremiah
13 to 23.
Change his stripes.
Yeah,
Change his
I
spots.
got you. I got you.
Yeah, that's what Esau. He's gonna like his rust is not gonna altogether be wiped away. It's still gonna be that hatred for Esau. I mean for Jacob. The perpetual hatred is not gonna be wiped away. It's in his spirit, right? And if you want to take it further back, the same spirit that was in the garden, all right, it's gonna be that same spirit that came within two nations that was fighting in the womb in Genesis 25.
Man.
Those same spirits is among us today. All right, that's one thing that is not being destroyed is the spirit.
Right.
Spirit can always come back. All right, and that's him. He's gonna constantly look to do what he can to destroy you.
Yep. That which was then is now, man.
Yep.
No new thing under the sun, man. The scriptures say that. Ecclesiastes 1 is Ecclesiastes 3, man.
I got one. You got that other one?
Yeah, you got that. All right. Jeremiah 13 and 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin or the leopard his spots?
No.
Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
Hey, the ones that are accustomed to do evil is the son of the ones that do evil. You have three classes of men. All right, those are the wicked ones that actually is set to do evil upon the earth. You have the sons of the Most High, all right, which is the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, then you have the sons of man, which are the other 16 nations, and then you have that other nation is Esau Edom, the son of the wicked. All right, what's that make? 18 nations. All right, so you have the sons of the Most High, the righteous tribes. Then you have the wicked. Then in the middle of them, you have what? The ones that play the other roles in the movie. All right, but the main ones is Esau, Jacob, and Esau.
Yeah. Like the sons of men.
Yeah, the sons of men. Those are the ones that are within the middle. All right, what is it when you play your role? The cast?
extras.
Yeah, the extras.
Extras in the movie.
Yeah, them the extras in the movie.
It's about Jacob and Esau, the righteous nation of people and the wicked nation of people. Romans 9 goes in that, you know. The Lord says that about making one vessel to honor and another to dishonor. You know what I'm saying? And that fitted to wrath and destruction. And Romans the 9th, but he made it all from the same lump of clay, man. You know what I'm saying? But one is righteous, one is wicked, man.
Right. That's right.
And they're gonna be destroyed before it's all said and done, man.
I got something, bro. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 13. Consider the works of the Most High, for who can make that straight which he had made crooked?
The answer is nobody.
Yeah.
Nope. You can't straighten it. If the Lord crookens it, you can't straighten it, man. And the Lord is the only one who can, man.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord is the only one that can fix something that he breaks, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you can't. You're not going to be able to make it crooked, straight, which he made crooked, man. The answer is no. I got one real quick just to go make a point on that when you said, you know, about this devil wanting, you know, if you got something, he wants it. This Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 5, it reads, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, which is his philosophies, you know, which is all throughout the four corners of the whole globe. He is a proud man. We know who that is. You know, they who dwelleth in the clefts of the rocks. You know, those proud people. The pride of thine heart has deceived thee. The Lord said that. You know, these niggas in a trick bag. No matter how it looks. It says, neither keepeth at home. Is always in everybody else's business, man. If a country is thriving and flourishing, this nigga got a problem with it because he wants to put his democracy on them. You know, take their resources and make them do according to how he wants them to move, how he wants them to move. It says, which I think, I know he has so many embassies in like so many countries, like most of these countries. And you know, and he's got embassies. He got the embassies. He's been at war with them, like most of the time that this nigga been, you know. So this dude is a devil, man. You know what I'm saying?
When we try to help thee, what did he do? You ask for his help. He's gonna come help you or lie about it, and then when he come, he's gonna be like, well, we we got to establish His embassy upon your land. So He comes upon you and say, I'm gonna help you, but yet we finna basically conduct your way. And that's what brings forth the Western ways into that land.
Right. Yeah. Forcing that democracy on them.
Yep.
It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell. And this dude is hell, man. He's death and hell. When you read in Revelation the 6th chapter, you know, it goes into that pale horse, talking about Esau, man. You know, and death was rode upon him, and hell followed. That's because he's the man of death. You know, what's that? Oppenheimer that says I have become as death.
Right.
You know, so they know who they are, man. And that what's the I can't remember her name. I can never remember her name. So it's a Edomite woman, and she said, "We are the riders of the pale horse." I can never remember her name.
I don't know.
You don't know who she is?
Yeah,
Damn, I can't remember her name. Something, but Marks Hubbard, Barbara Marks Hubbard.
Yeah.
That's her, Barbara Marks Hubbard. And she said, "We are the riders of the pale horse." So these people know who they are, man.
Right.
Jake just don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So they know that they're the represents that horse in Revelation the 6th chapter that death rides upon, which hell follow, which represents the conditions that they bring upon these nations, man.
Right.
You know, primarily you Jakes, but it says he enlarges his desires hell and is as death and cannot be satisfied. He's insatiable. If you got some, and this nigga owns the diamond district, but if you got some diamonds, he want them few diamonds that you got, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you own the fucking whole shit. You know, you want my two? I got two. But he wants them too, bro. Just like the Kahan was going into earlier. He wants what you got. Which is what? Covetousness, man.
Right.
This is the man of coveting. You know? He represents these things. But gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people, man. And that's what this dude is doing, man. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to pay for these things, though. He's not gonna go unscathed. He's gonna get away scot-free. He's gonna. There's a price on this nigga's head, man.
Right. It is. I got that Revelation 6. You brought it up.
Okay.
This is Revelation 6 and 8. It says, "And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat upon him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth."
What's the fourth part of the earth, man? That's America. You know, the three known parts during that time was Africa, Asia, and Europe, man.
Yep.
You know, so when they so-called came over here and discovered the Americas, which the Gad and you know the northern tribes was already here. You know, the new world. It wasn't new, man. It was people here, man. The northern kingdom, man. We were already here. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga claimed to come discover something, man. You know, so that's the fourth part of the earth, or is America, man. Go ahead.
And if I can quickly say, it was Iscarite that did a little spoof on social media. He was in somebody's car. Yeah, and they were like, "Hey, what are you doing? This is my car." He's like, "No, this is my car. I found it. I discovered it. Yeah, I discovered this car." You know, and like you said, and that's what Esau did. Basically, something that was here, you had people already here. He came and said he discovered it. He's like a snail. Like I said, he go and stick his ass in a shell and say it was his the whole time. He's like, "No, that's mine. No, I discovered this." You can't discover something that's already been found.
Right.
It says in the middle of Revelation 6 and 8, it says, "And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with sword."
That power was given to them.
Yep.
They ain't did nothing special, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is the reason that happened, man. You know, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked, man.
Yep.
So that power was given to them by the Lord, man.
Yep.
Which what's that? Is where he is it Daniel 4:17? He gave it to the base of men. Daniel 4:17. Yeah, kind. You know. Yeah. Go ahead.
It says, "And power was given unto him, to them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with sword and with hunger and with death and with the beasts of the earth."
He did all that, man. Came over here with Gatling guns. You know what I'm saying? Came over here, starved Jake out. You know, let loose his dogs and you know the beasts on him. You know, they did all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? To Jake, man, to the Northern Kingdom. You know, which all these things have made Jake bow down. You know, to that whole Christian shit,
Right.
that Christianity, and you know, and that's what Jake loved that crap to this very day, man.
Yep.
Caught up in it. You know, that madness. Is that all on that?
Yeah.
Got that?
This is Daniel 4:17 in the NLT. For this has been decreed by the messengers it is commanded by the holy ones, so that everyone may know that the Most High rules over the kingdoms of the world. He gives them to anyone he chooses, even to the lowliest of the people.
And those lowly people is Esau, Edom, man. The Edomites, man. The so-called self-proclaimed white man, woman, and child, man. And they're in power to this day, man. Because the Lord gave it to them. As a matter of fact, Psalm 75? The promotion. Grab this real quick. I think it's 75 or 76. Yeah. 75. Psalm 75. This Psalm 75 and verse 6. It reads, "For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another." You know, so the Lord is who gives and takes away, man. The rulerships of the planet Earth, man. You know, it ain't nothing special about the people that conquered. You know what I'm saying? You know, and of course, when you read in Daniel the 7th chapter, it goes into those four major empires or kingdoms or beasts that was going to rule and rise and fall before the implementation of the kingdom of heaven and the earth, man. You know, and you had the Assyrian, Babylonians empire. Then you had the Medo-Persian empire. Then you had the Greeks. Then you had the Romans. Right. You know what I'm saying? And of course, that little horn that stemmed out of the Roman. I'm trying to remember how it's worded in Daniel the 7th chapter. I know it's a little horn that came up out of right, which represents America, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is the last leg of that whole those empires, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Reminds me of that statue. You know, is that Daniel the 2nd chapter? Yeah, Daniel the 2nd chapter, which goes into the statue of the golden head, the breastplate of silver, and the brass, and then of course the what was it with the miry clay? The feet. I'm saying, was it iron? Iron. The feet of iron mixed with miry clay. We're in those times now, man. You know what I'm saying? Which that stone that wasn't made with hands is about to hit at the feet of the statue, man. You know, and guess what? When you take the feet out from under something, what's going to happen? It's going to fall down, man. You know, which represents also, like we read in Genesis the 25th chapter, when when Jacob came out, he grabbed the heel of Esau. Right. You know, which represents that Achilles. You take the foot, the feet, you know, and it's going to fall, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. So we're in those times now, man.
Little horn. Bible started at verse 7. This is Daniel 7 and verse 7 says, "And this I saw in the night vision, that behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible and strong exceedingly, and it had a great iron teeth, and it devoured and brake into pieces and stepped in the residue with the feet of it." All right.
Now it said a beast, right?
Yeah.
Real quick. Beast. A fourth beast. Real quick. Jump down. I believe it's verse 26. Is it verse 26? What's verse 26 say?
The judgment shall sit, the dominion consumed. What are we looking for?
In Daniel 7.
Yeah. The judgment
might be 23.
Oh, that beast.
Okay. There it is, verse 23.
This is verse 23. "Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the king of the fourth kingdom upon the earth."
Boom. So the fourth beast represents the fourth kingdom, right. Which that fourth kingdom was the Romans, that Roman empire, man. You know what I'm saying? Because people will read. Because I remember, man, boy, Christians are so through. My folks read Revelation to me, and they was going into all these beasts, and they made me get married, man. Like, I ain't scared the shit out of me, bro. Talking about the beast, and I'm thinking literal beast. This beast, and I'm like, God damn.
We always done some kind of
gonna go hard, so I scared the mess out of me, man, and made me get married, bro. Because I had got a girl pregnant, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn. But now I understand, man. The fourth, because we understand how to deal with the scriptures now. Precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. Right. So that fourth beast represents the fourth kingdom, which is the Roman Empire, which we're reading right now. You can go back.
That's back got the fourth industrial revolution. Boy, that's crazy.
Man.
Right.
See?
Oh, come on, ain't no way around that.
Exactly.
Man.
Back in verse 7, it's on the top, it says, "And this I saw in the night vision, and behold, a fourth beast."
That fourth kingdom.
"Dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly, and it had a great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces and stamped the residue with the feet of it.
According to how powerful their military was, man. You know, they had a very powerful military. You know, those Romans was bad, boy.
And
Which they adopted, if I can add, they adopted from the Assyrian, the Assyrian Empire. What was it? For their weapons, was it iron? Iron. That iron, for those iron weapons, man, which they got that from the Assyrian Empire, man.
Yeah. And what was that? It might have been the Greeks. It was the Greeks, I believe. It was or the Romans. They made up the model, really. Had those long spears, and they would use when they basically be in the front line. They would be able to jab you because they were so long.
Right.
Yeah, with the arrow on the top. Yeah. It says, back in the middle of verse 7, it says...
You go Esau right there.
Man. It says, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it.
It means different, man. He was this fourth beast, right? With the Senate, you know what I'm saying? The House, presidents, all that, which goes into it in second Ezra, the 11th chapter, I believe, goes into that.
Back then, you had monarchs and kings back then, so this became under
I used to be a cop in New Orleans. You guys were all squared away. You know? I really appreciate what y'all are doing. In the community, dude, y'all are like the only ones I saw in New Orleans that were actually living the Gospels out. So I wanted to say, thank you. Can I shake those hands?
You look familiar, man. I see you.
Wait, really? You look familiar. Yeah, my name's Constantine. It's nice to meet y'all. Hey, seriously, just keep up the good work, man. What's up, man? Hey, come on.
It says back in the end of verse 7.
It's coming off. Smell it. Incense.
Man, smell it. That's a powerful stank right there.
Yeah, that was real.
Like that nigga from
Wait.
You see him?
Damn, he wasted.
Dr. Strange.
Yeah, Dr. Strange. in the end of Daniel 7:7, in the end it said, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. All right, and like I said, 10 horns going to the 10 common markets, or the vassal states. All right, those are the ones that were basically, when they got conquered, they were basically as an attachment or part of an extension of the Roman Empire,
which is the EU today, the European Union, which back then was the EEC, the European Economic Community.
Right. That's right. And it says, I consider 10 horns. Slaki. Verse 8 it says, and I consider the horns, and behold, there came up among them and another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots.
Yeah, and that's going into those revolutionary wars.
Yep.
You know, what was the French, British, and the Spanish. Yep, man, those 3 wars. And that's when America came into its basically its independence. It became its own entity.
Yep. Right. Out of British.
From the British, right.
Great Britain, yeah, the British.
The flag, if you look at the flag, it's just the British flag all over again. It just made it to the stars and stripes.
Yeah,
the same colors. You should be ready to sit around. It's the British flag.
Right. Because Britain is the mother of America, man.
Right.
What's that? Is it Jeremiah that goes into that?
I think so, yeah. But the mother gonna hate or something. What you talking about?
I'm trying to remember. I think it's in Jeremiah. Ain't it?
My blue letter for that one.
Hey, and that's also the beast Revelation 13. What is that beast that rose out of the waters, out of the sea? Right? That's what it is. You know, that's going into what? That beast. All right, and this is basically going into the beast system. All right, we got the beast today. Like I said, that little horn now is what? It developed a certain system based off the old Roman ways. All right, going like Congress, the Senate, these certain things. This is what that little horn. All right, this is that little horn that basically has grown up to be what? A mighty beast again. It got the same thing that's happening in those vassal states, those extensions. We were going into those embassies earlier. Those embassies are basically establishing saying this is my extension off of what? Off of Babylon, America.
It grew from a serpent to a dragon.
Yep.
got that real quick. If I can just bring this out real quick. This is Jeremiah chapter 50. I'm going to read verse 11. The point is in verse 12. It says, because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls, your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. So that's going into that whole thing with America, man. With Britain is the mother. It says your mother shall be sore confounded. You know, basically was going to be ashamed of America, man. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, what was that? Brexit. Yeah, the Brexit. Yeah. Britain exited. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Exactly, man. So all of these scriptures are coming to life, man. They're happening. You know, in full time, in real time, man. Mm-hmm. But that was it. Yeah, that your mother shepherd. Yeah, so that's going into Britain in America.
Right. Yeah, well, that's going to, like I say, the Britain, America. Hey, and America is the mother of all harlots. Right. You know, this is that horror. Let me get that Isaiah 47. This is yeah. Sorry.
Can you finish that in Daniel? Like the little horn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's Isaiah 47 and 1. It said, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Hey, like I said, the Lord said, sit down in the dust, O Babylon, because what? We're in Babylon, what it goes to Babel, you know? This is a state of confusion here in America. All right? So, like I say, the virgin daughter of Babylon hasn't been touched. That's why I call it a virgin. But it is going to be touched. And it's all these, spiritually, all these other kingdoms before rolled into one. Babylon, all right? You got, like I say, the Greeks and Romans are basically, the spirit is here today ruling it. That's why I call it Sodom and Egypt. All right? So all these spirits that was basically within these other wicked nations is basically here in Babylon the Great today, aka America. All right, this is where all the heathens wanted to come in. When they get here, they give them what? They give them all these grants and things to develop and grow here. You know, that's why they're gonna be weeping, because like, man, we were living deliciously in Babylon. All right, but the Lord is gonna bring it down to the dust. All right, there's no throne, and you see the throne being snatched out from America today. Right, you had not too long ago they said going in within the next month or two, they've been in transition. The Greeks nation into going to fully moving into that using their currency, and their currency is backed by gold. So to amongst these other nations, these certain BRICS nations who basically is alliance with the BRICS nation, how are you going to receive your trade and your goods? You have to utilize that money. You guys came around here 6 times.
Chicken back bored as hell.
Yeah,
don't even want to be there.
Right.
This nigga whack.
He's not you leaning on the truth.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Babylon. Hey,
bro.
It's no more called tender and delicate. It ain't cool no more to be living here, bro. Everything is, hey, bro, everything is through here.
Right.
Hey, and when you say now, the guy was saying like, it's gonna be, you can't use your money in these other countries that basically is accepted because America's not backed by gold. All right, it's the petrodollar. So it's getting to a point where all the funds, all the money here in America and all the dollars and stuff that's all in these other nations are going to be transitioned, start flowing back into America. But the problem is it's not going to be flowing out of America. So that's going to cause what? A hyperinflation. So when the hyperinflations happen, that means whatever you see today with this inflation today is going to be way worse. All right, you go now to the store, something that used to cost $5 the last 3 or 4 years and went up to $7. Now you're gonna see something that costs $7. You're gonna go to the store and it costs $25.
Yep.
That's a hyperinflation.
Then to add to that, he lying. I bought a bag of chips for $2 from my farmer's market, Sprouts. You open up the bag, it had all that air in it. That's a small bag.
Yeah.
Bro, this shit had like 17 chips in the goddamn thing for $2, bro. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So they inflate with air in the bag. They've been doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They pump the bag like, come on, man.
Make that shit look like it's full.
Like it's full.
That's why you got to put it in your bag, real amongst itself. Because if something heavy get on it, poof, it come bust because it got so much air in it.
Yep.
You know, I remember like in the 80s or early 90s, you have some chips and it'll be full. To the rim, you over the bag and you start at the top. Now you got to stick half of your arm in the damn bag now to pull out one chip. You just open.
Right.
You know, but that's Esau. You know, he's deceived. You know, that's why I said he's going to sit in the dust. Babylon, the first daughter of Babylon is basically, it's being tried, it's being brought down to the ground. And what's after that, after all these hyperinflations, and you're going to have what? Chaos that's going to occur. Because nobody never experienced that here in America. And when there's chaos occurs, what's going to happen from there? You're going to have a lot of people, that's when you have a lot of people that's going to be coming out in the streets looking to take things, all right, looking to get things. You're going to be able to go into the supermarket and buy something and feed your family. You may buy a bag of rice that you will have to try to last you a month, all right? So Esau is going to bring forth a solution, and that's going to be what? Going all in all, that order out chaos. He's going to bring forth the MOT to the beat.
2nd Ezra 6:22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. I'm going to jump down verse 24. It says, and at that time shall friend fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein, and the springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Yep. This shit ain't gonna go back to normal, man. Once the Lord touches this place, it's not gonna go back to normal. That's what these people didn't think. That's what that whole C1 to the 1 to the 9 thing.
Yeah.
They was shook in until, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But it got back to normal, niggas. They 9/11, you know, all kind of Esau done did shit before that these people. That's why they in the mindset. Oh, it'll be all right. This is another bump in the road.
Right.
You know, thinking they're gonna be able to. It's gonna be smooth sailing once they get over this hump. Hell no, man.
Yeah.
You see?
What they call it, the new normal. It's gonna get to a point where that new normal is not gonna change. It's gonna stay. It's gonna wax worse and worse. Like I said, this is the new normal. Now, CEO came out of like after the C1 to the 9. But see, Esau, he basically utilized things to. It's like a test.
Yeah.
You know, it's a what they call it, like a dry run. We're gonna go ahead and test this. You know, the C to the 1 to the 9 was like a prototype of what's to come. And what did he do? He said, okay, we're gonna give you benefits because you know a lot of people can't go to work. So he said, what? We're gonna give you what? Stimulus checks. You gotta think you have to, and that was he deceived you in because you have to pay that back. You know?
On top of that, he's getting you used to constantly depending upon him.
Yep.
Yeah.
He keep feeding you and feeding you, and he gonna pull that shit away from you to the point he gonna desire what he's trying to give you, man.
Yep.
Because everything's gonna become digital at that point.
Yep. See how excited people were getting when they now. We don't gotta go. I'm getting this check now. I'm sitting at home. I'm good.
More
Right?
food stamps.
Yeah.
He doubled the food stamp for these hoes.
Yeah.
They was getting, you know what I'm saying, during the pandemic. So they was getting way more money. You know what I'm saying? A month.
Yeah.
They were getting comfortable, bro.
Right.
Yeah, but he's gonna snatch it away from you eventually, and then you're gonna want more. You're like, damn, now I'm got all established, I'm comfortable, I'm complacent with what you receiving all things from you. And he's all gonna give you what he's gonna say. I'm gonna give you something now where you can they can sustain you, but you gotta do something for me. All right, you gotta stick out your arm, and you gotta receive this. All right, you gotta receive this little small C hip, and that way you just go and I can basically supply with what you need. You know, I know you like going to like after the war they started using like basically checking off what you get from the stores.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, during the war, yep. Hell yeah, they did. Well, I forgot what it's called. It was a ration ticket or something like that, man. Well, yeah, you have to take it to the store, and you could only get a particular amount. You know what I'm saying? You got to show them your card, and they give you a particular amount. Then they'll stamp that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So you couldn't fake no shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you only get a particular amount of sugar a month. You know what I'm saying? And rationing it out. It's gonna happen again, man. This time it's gonna be systematically set up. That's why you got Esau burning all the farms, these different food production places.
Yeah.
He's starting these fires and killing hundreds of chickens and cattle. He doing all that shit, and what is he at the same time? What is he pushing? Beyond meat.
Yeah.
He's trying to replace something natural with something that's unnatural, man.
Right.
You see, meat replacement. What the
Right.
fuck? Why I can't just eat meat?
Right. Exactly.
You see?
You got this 3D printing meat. You got this machine where actually print out meat. what's in there? It's printing it out. That is not real meat.
And the nigga try to grill his shit and try to make it look. I seen the damn news clip of the lady. You see that meal? It was made by a 3D printer. That shit looked as nasty as hell. I said, man, hell no.
Yeah.
The nigga just cooking that bitch on the grill like it's a steak. And that shit looked so nasty, man. Like you could just pull apart like strings, bro.
Yeah.
That ain't natural, man.
And you have people that go on like social media and they show you like some of these meat that they be getting from the store. They already started establishing and putting them back there. You have them and they be showing you like this will look like real chicken. It be all stringy and stuff. You know, this ain't real meat. You know, so hey, it's time to wake up to see that Esau is the devil.
Question?
Question about the Bible.
You got a question in general? What's up?
In the beginning of time, the woman did buy, was it an apple? What's the fruit? What's the confusion on the fruit? The one by the apple was
It was a philosophy. It wasn't an apple. Yeah.
It wasn't an apple, so it was just they was trying to put it in terms, for example, of people. But the woman did betray in the beginning, so there's gonna be always a parent of a woman to betray, right?
Right.
It's gonna go on. So okay then. So that's what's going on. So these women out here ain't just so innocent. It's gonna always be in their DNA to do that. So
Exactly.
Right.
God is good then. My question, what's going on? It's always in their DNA. Do something slick.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I thank y'all for that.
All right, bro.
Hey, Jake's starting to realize these things.
These hoes ain't no. No, they ain't.
That's it. Yeah. That's why.
Mama ain't shit out there.
Hey, shit, mine too.
That's why you love these women, bro.
Hey, say, man, that be the
These
whole.
women finna be through.
Look at everything in life. Licks everything for a woman. So is we easily manipulated to the woman? Do they have a weakness on us?
Yeah.
We have some kind of weakness.
If you fall for the things he say, yeah.
So is there anything say in the Bible about extraterrestrial going on in the Bible? Do it state anything about us? Do you think we the only planet with life form?
No.
So it got to be life form somewhere else.
Not like it. So yeah, of course.
So it's
Why
something that
wouldn't
we
it?
can't fathom or understand, so it ain't for us to go.
Oh no, it's gonna the
right
Israelites, not right now, but eventually, real soon,
So
we're
while
gonna
we
be able to
digging in
explore that.
space, we should be digging into the earth to find answers instead of going to space. Right?
Yeah, the answer's right here.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
time.
Why would we go outer space to dig answers? Everything should be within, right? More.
Right.
Right? Bible says so.
Yeah.
Why we
Shit, who trying to go out of space?
Yeah,
So-called
that's
white
what I'm
man.
saying. All the walking on the moon, they throw me off.
Nah, man,
Why are
they
we
ain't
looking for answers out? The answers should be within, right? The core.
Basically, they trying to escape judgment.
They're trying to escape judgment.
Yeah, that's all it is. He's trying to escape. He's trying to find a way to escape.
That's not, what's your religion if you don't mind me asking?
The Hebrew Israelites.
With the Israelites.
Israelites. Okay, Israelites. So
You are too.
Israelite?
Yeah.
I take Jesus Christ my Lord and say, I don't try to get into the whole thing of, but I know I had a lot of near-death experience, like one of my friends down in front of me, dude had the gun, I said, if you real, Jesus Christ, the bullet just stop, like right here, burning, right here, just stop. When I spoke his name, Jesus, if you ready, stop, then go prisoner enough. So while people be saying they got shot, God bless me, not to even let the bullet touch me, it stopped. As soon as I spoke his name, Jesus, you know what I'm saying? So a friend of mine died in front of me. That's what made me, I had to find out the devil real before I knew God, so to speak. So I ain't gonna say I was, I can say I wasn't a believer. Like, man, I ain't believing God.
Who is the devil?
I think the devil is Satan. Like,
Devil is Satan, like the spiritual demon?
spiritual demon.
So you said, wait a minute, you saying three different things.
Okay.
You saying devil, Lucifer, and Satan. Did you know that all those things, all three of those things are different?
They're different people, so they're
All
all
different.
not one.
Not all one.
They're not all one.
You got the spiritual demon Satan,
Okay.
Oh,
and
that's
you
okay.
have
That's okay.
the devil,
Okay.
which is Second Thessalonians. I'm gonna let the Bible.
Okay.
Second Thessalonians.
Okay.
This is
Hey, grab that word too, bro.
Which one?
Satan.
yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna go break it down.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2. Gonna get right to the point.
Just start whatever you feel like.
It says 2 Ezra 2 and 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 8 it says, and then I'm gonna start at verse 7 and say, for the mystery of iniquity do already work, and he who now letteth will let.
Hey, and this is Paul basically he's basically warning about the man of sin.
Okay.
All right, the son of perdition.
Okay.
All right, what the brother's about to break down. All right, we know that according to the scriptures, that man of sin is are the Edomites. All right, what you know today to be so-called white people.
White people, okay.
I'm gonna jump up to
Get back
verse
to that
3.
later. Okay, go
Then
ahead.
jump down to that. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. It said, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition."
Yeah, so that was. Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead, bro.
Oh, well, like I said, that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So this is actually going into the main.
So man.
Yeah.
So therefore, let's go back to me saying, you say devil, Satan, Lucifer, three different things.
That's three different things, three different entities.
So that's more like spiritual, physical, and where that is more like. So devil, the devil is the spiritual form or the physical form or the spiritual form.
Well, it's gonna break it down to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says, who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called, read it verbatim, called God, and that is worshipped. So he that as God seated in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
So Paul is basically breaking it down the characteristics of this man of sin or the son of destruction. He's saying he's going to oppose everything that God stands for. All right, and by process of elimination, you look out into the world, who's in rulership right now, who's going against everything that the Bible says, right? So-called white people. You got GMO foods. The Bible says you don't supposed to split, you're not supposed to mix and mingle seeds. He not only is he doing it to the food, but he's doing it with the animals. Right. He's trying to change everything that's natural into something that's artificial, which is artificial just means not natural.
Verse 5 says, "Remember ye not that when I was with you..."
Oh yeah, the alphabet game.
Okay.
The alphabet, the Lord is against that, but who's saying it's okay?
Right.
The devil, like the brother's going into.
So he against it.
Yeah, everything the Edomites are against the Heavenly Father. That's why they pushing the agendas that they push right now. Right. You see?
Says, "Remember ye not when I was with you, I told you these things. And now ye know that what we holdeth, that he might be revealed in his time."
Yeah. We're in the time of his revealing now. That's why all these truths are coming out about it.
Yeah, like how you seen that the interview with Cat Williams.
Right.
Everybody's talking about Cat Williams interview where he's exposing what these devils are doing behind the scenes in the music and the movie industry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All these different industries, what they do, yeah, they satanic.
Right.
Because they oppose the ways of the Heavenly Father, man.
Okay.
Keep going, bro.
It says, "For the mystery of iniquity do already work, and he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way."
So the Lord is allowing this devil to do, these people to do what they're doing until he gets, because there's a time that he's not going, saying Job 14 and 5, that he has an appointed time that he's not going to surpass.
Right.
So he was given a period of time to rule the earth that he's not going to surpass that time period, which we're already in time that his rulership is over. That's why the scriptures also say that the devil is about to come down having great wrath because he knoweth that he has but a short time. Right. That's going into this guy, this so-called white man. Mm-hmm. He's the devil, which is, again, we're getting to the point of proving that it's different things. Right. But he's going to come down having great wrath because he knows that he has but a short time. His rulership is almost over, so he's going to go hard on the earth on primarily the Jakes, which is us, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. Which he's trying to hold on to his blessing of the kingdom of ruling the earth. Because we're up next to rule the planet Earth, and he knows that. Right. And they're going to be in subjection to us. We've been in subjection to them. Now it's time for them to be in subjection to us. They know that. That's why he's going to come down with that wrath. Go ahead.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 8, it says, "And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming."
The spirit of the Lord's mouth is his prophets, us out here teaching this truth. Right. We're the spirit of the Lord's mouth. And it says he's going to destroy with the brightness of his coming. We're in the time of the return of the Messiah. He's getting ready to return. He's going to destroy this place when he gets here.
So you believe the rainbow is a remembrance of the time when he's coming?
Well, no. That's a reminder of during the time of Noah, he destroyed the earth by way of water. And he put the rainbow is to signify that he would not destroy it by water again. Right. That's what that is. Don't got nothing to do with the alphabet community. You know what I'm saying? That's a covenant he made that he wasn't going to destroy the earth again by water. Right. So this time it's going to be by fire.
Amen. With that being said, in 1977 there was a drilling Siberian, if I'm not mistaken, they drilled in the core of the earth. They heard screams from hell. You believe in that it's a physical form of hell on earth right now? They
Yeah, we're in hell right now.
Yeah,
This
we
is hell right now.
Right, a physical hell. Yeah, you right.
Yeah, this is hell right now,
That's
bro.
it.
Have you? Oh, you
Hell.
also about them drilling and they heard the screams from hell?
I know.
You heard
Nah,
about that?
man. I know what
I've
you're talking
heard
about.
that, but
Nah,
you know, that's,
nah, bro. That's
yeah,
not according to the.
that's, yeah.
So,
No.
so you wouldn't think that's far fetched if you heard about somebody drilling and heard sounds from hell?
Yeah, that's
So
far,
everything
yeah.
in the Bible, if you say it's true, so hell could be if you say we hell on earth. So if they heard drilling from there, would it be so far fetched if they heard sounds or what?
Yeah, well, you're saying that hell's in the center of the earth.
I'm saying I don't know what they seen. I think they heard something.
What you believe?
I mean, who can say if that was even real, bro?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What sticks around, what I learned in coming to life, what sticks around was like the lie with Jesus Christ. If it wasn't so strong, a lie would fade away. Rumors would fade away. But I think it's some truth in what people heard drilling down into
You know what though? We'll put this out. Then we get that as the final head. We'll get this benediction, then we'll get that about what it says about head. This is 2 Thessalonians 2:9.
Okay.
It says, he said, like the wicked to be revealed. Now it says, verse 9, it says, even him. All right, we're talking about a man, even him, whose coming is after the working of Satan with all his power and signs and lying wonders.
Yeah. Even him who's coming is after the working of Satan. You see, so basically, like the brother said, you got that word, bro? Satan. When you go into that word Satan, which the brother's about to read the definition of that word Satan, and basically the definition of Satan is just an adversary. Somebody is your adversary against you, he's Satan. Somebody lying to you, then he's you a devil. Devil just means deceiver. You see, and Lucifer, when you go into that whole concept, like the brother said, our people tie that word Lucifer unto the actual spirit, the angel Satan.
Right. So where the word like everything you saying I agree on. Why people got the feel to say amen after some type of where do they come from? Like, amen, the real come. Where do they come from? When somebody say amen, why would
Came
people
from
say
the
that?
church. Well, you're supposed to say let it be so. It's not,
That's what it-
yeah, you're supposed to say let it be so.
That's what it basically means. Let it be so.
With that being said, so Friday through Sunday, what is the first day? What is the first day of the week?
There is no Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's not in the Bible.
So the time is not in the Bible. Nowhere in there it says nothing about the Friday. The first day of
Not
the week.
according to what you know, what we know.
Gregorian, you going off the
Gregorian calendar.
I'm just asking because I want to get out. So it shouldn't be a Sabbath day. Or it shouldn't be nothing
No,
like that.
that's
Sabbath.
Yeah, that's a Sabbath day. But it's according to it's a lunar Sabbath. According to the new moon.
Can I pull this right quick, bro?
Okay.
This real quick. This Genesis
Okay.
chapter 1. Where is it? Which one of them? The seasons.
Hey, we're gonna wrap it up out there. Already gone.
21.
Hey, we gotta wrap it up
Okay.
now.
All right, hey man. We got a YouTube channel, bro.
What's your YouTube channel?
Oh, give 1 second. We're gonna close out.
let's
So
close
hey,
out.
with that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. No honors unto the apostles, a great millstone, and teaching rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.